Hello, welcome back to Banter Tribe. I quickly want to react to the breaking news that broke by 12 midnight or 12:11 midnight yesterday, depending on the time zone. Um, it's about CAF Cup of Nation, African Cup of Nation, and 2025 season, that 2025 era that just ended this January. CAF has just done the unthinkable. I honestly want to ask CAF, what was at stake? CAF, what did you feel that if you not give this decision, this judgment in this manner, that you will lose? Because I want to understand, because a fair judgment cannot come in this manner. Yes, I know that what Senegal did on that night of final was so terrible. Nobody supports that except from me, because I will support it. And I'll tell you why I will support it. I'll support it because if I am a player in that position and this nonsense has been happening so much from quarterfinal, semi-final, down to final, and it has not been addressed, and it continued in that manner. If I'm a player, genuinely, I will walk out and will not come back. Will forfeit it. Take it and go. Do you understand? But for the fact that a cool-headed player like Sadio Mane was there and called everybody back, and they came back to the field of play, and your ref did not deem it to forfeit the match after 17 minutes supposedly of Senegalese players walking off the pitch. After 17 minutes of them walking off the pitch, refusing to play, your ref did not deem it fit to call off the match. Instead, he continued the match. The PK that he awarded that caused the controversy was still played and missed by Brahim Diaz. And that game went to extra time, and it was played, and Senegal won. You are now coming back to overturn the outcome of the game to tell us it is now awarded 3-0 as a forfeited match. It is terribly wrong. It's a wrong decision from the wrong part of the head. No sensible brain gives such judgment. Do you understand? What is at stake? Because are they holding you to ransom? CAF, tell us, let us see how to help you. Are they holding you to ransom? Because I heard allegedly that Morocco refused to host the female Cup of Nations. That South Africa had to even come in to say they will host if Morocco refused to host. So what was at stake? Does it mean that if Morocco does not host the tournament, we will not accrue the revenue we are supposed to accrue? What was at stake? Because I don't understand how you give this kind of judgment. If you wanted to give judgment, you could have called your ref on the field to forfeit the match, to end the match. Because they have, according to your article 83 and 82, they have 82 and 84, they have walked out of the pitch. But what that says, if they walk out of the ground, the pitch and ground is two different things. You said if they walk out of the ground, if the pitch is in that same stadium, they are still there. So how can you defend this? Because if this goes to, and it is going away because Senegal said that appealing to Court of Arbitration for Sport. If it goes there, how do you defend this kind of judgment? Because it doesn't make any single sense. Africa do better. We've been putting effort as Africans to push this brand called Cup of Nations. So many managers in European football, in the English Premier League, I don't want to call names, but I want to point one in Chelsea before, that even said Nigerian players, if they go, they won't come back and play in his team. So many managers have been rejecting this Cup of Nations that it disturbs their season calendar. So many African players have missed good opportunities to play in good clubs and better tournaments because they are representing their country from African descent. And we are making effort to brand this, to build this brand, to raise it to the highest standard, to uphold it to the highest standard. And after what happened, after the madness that happened on that day, CAF, you now decided on your own to give another second madness 2.0. What are you doing? You are winning this game for us. I don't know if Morocco players would hold their head higher. Oh, we won the cup. They can't, because these trophies are not won like this. Trophies are won in the pitch. I doubt if Morocco players will say they will celebrate this as a victory. It is not, for me, it is not a victory. It is not a victory. If they will celebrate, that's their business. But believe you me, you are creating more hatred for Morocco. The last time Morocco went played at World Cup, they went far and they were giving accolades to they were the first Arabic country to have gone to semi-final. This is never mentioned Africa. And they were attacked, and they later came back and said, "Oh, Africa is part of it." Morocco have always seen themselves as not being part of Africa. People have had this small doubt about Morocco, and now they choose to go this route just to get one nonsense course. And you think people will like them more? They are hanging themselves for dry. Oh. People should get this thing, they're hanging themselves for dry, because this is not making sense. How would they refuse to host a female Cup of Nations because they allegedly, how would they refuse to host female Cup of Nations because they did not win men's Cup of Nations? Why? On what ground? And excuse me, why is it Morocco that's hosting everything? So there are no other nations that can host this tournament. Every time you pack it to Morocco. Last week, Cup of Nations was played in Morocco. And all the laser light problems that have been happening in Morocco, you've not addressed it. All the laser light, every player that plays in Morocco gets lasered. And all this misdominance, all this misconduct has not been addressed. Every keeper that plays against Morocco will lose his towel on a wet season, on a wet pitch. And you never address all these things. The tournament built up to final. This thing has been building up. It has been there. And nobody addressed it. And now this is the result. And you are coming to sanction or take away trophy that has been awarded on the pitch. Take it away. Take it. We know Senegal won it. In your record, Morocco won it. We know Senegal won it 1-0. Do you understand? So you can take it and award them. But we know in our head and in what we watched on that day, Senegal won it 1-0. It was dramatic, yes. But who won it? Senegal. History will never forget that Senegal won that tournament. What are you saying? Who are you? If you are awarded to Morocco, what difference does it make? Do better, because you are cleaning the football. Do better. You are cleaning the football. You are bringing it to disrepute.